Ladies and gentlemen, imagine a world where the tiniest creatures can teach us the mightiest lessons. Today, I invite you to step into this miniature realm where the story of the ant and the cockroach unfolds. In the unlikeliest of circumstances, amidst the bustling ants and the carefree cockroach, you'll discover a tale of survival, transformation, and an unlikely friendship. So, grab your imagination and join me on this captivating journey into the world of our tiny heroes. Once upon a scorching summer, in a bustling anthill nestled beneath the roots of a towering oak tree, a colony of diligent ants toiled tirelessly to stockpile food for the harsh winter ahead. They worked diligently, marching in single file, carrying crumbs of food many times their size into their underground chambers. Their hard work, however, did not go unnoticed by a rather lazy and carefree cockroach named Rocky, who had made himself at home nearby. Rocky would often lounge on a nearby leaf, observing the ants as they tirelessly collected grains, seeds, and other nourishment. With a smirk on his face, he watched the ants struggle and chuckled to himself. "Why do you ants work so hard?" Rocky would taunt. "Summer is for relaxing and enjoying the sunshine, not for toiling away like slaves." The ants, however, paid little attention to Rocky's jabs. They understood the importance of their labor and the impending winter that would follow the summer. They continued their work, focused and determined. As the days grew hotter, the ants even managed to find some time to enjoy themselves during breaks. They would gather in small groups, sharing stories, singing songs, and exchanging jokes. Their camaraderie made their labor more bearable, and they felt a deep sense of unity and purpose. Meanwhile, Rocky continued to scoff and make fun of the ants. He would mimic their marching and pretend to carry imaginary loads, laughing at their expense. His laughter echoed through the forest as he basked in the sun, oblivious to the impending challenges. Then, as summer turned to autumn, the ants' storage chambers began to fill with food. They had worked tirelessly and had amassed a substantial supply of sustenance to last them through the bitter winter months. They knew they had done what was necessary to ensure their survival. But when winter finally descended upon the forest, it brought relentless rain and biting cold. The once lush greenery turned barren, and finding food became an insurmountable challenge. The ants, snug in their cozy underground chambers, feasted on their well-earned provisions, sharing stories and staying warm. Rocky, on the other hand, found himself in a dire situation. With no food to be found and no shelter to shield him from the elements, he suffered from hunger and shivered from the cold. His once carefree attitude had left him unprepared for the harsh reality of winter. Desperate and weakened, Rocky finally decided to approach the ants, humbled by his foolishness. He pleaded with them for help, promising to mend his ways and work alongside them in the future. The ants, displaying their trademark compassion, took pity on Rocky. They shared some of their stored food and offered him shelter in their anthill. Over time, Rocky learned the value of hard work, unity, and the importance of preparation. As winter gradually melted into spring, Rocky had transformed from a lazy cockroach to a diligent worker. He helped the ants rebuild their food reserves and never again mocked their efforts. He had learned a valuable lesson that in the face of adversity, hard work, and cooperation were essential for survival. And so, in that humble anthill beneath the oak tree, a lesson was learned and an unlikely friendship blossomed, reminding all who witnessed it that even the most carefree souls can change when faced with the cold, unforgiving reality of life.